There is a phrase in English which says, put your money where your mouth is. In other words, if you are saying something, make sure that you are willing to act on it. Another saying in English is, actions speak louder than words. St. Francis of Assisi was fond of telling his disciples and those who listened to him, preach the gospel. When necessary, use words. In other words, you preach the gospel not through verbal proclamation like I am doing now. You preach the gospel by your action. If I were only proclaiming God's word to you and doing nothing else, if I were not acting on the word which I am proclaiming, my word is futile. My word will not bear fruit. The word only bears fruit if it is followed up by action, or the word must be spoken after the action is performed. Jesus, I like to believe, never had to prepare his homilies. And the reason why he didn't prepare his homilies was simply because he said who he was. So when you say who you are, then there is no need for you to prepare your homilies. And so therefore, in the gospel text of today, he is calling people. While it is important to follow the externals, it's important to give alms to the poor, it's important to put your contribution into the temple or the gurudwara or the mosque or the church. What is more important than that is acting out who you are. If you only and merely give alms and do nothing else, it is even a futile action. So therefore, the external action has to be matched and marked with an internal disposition. And so today, we are called to this harmony. We are called to this synchrony between what we say and what we do. We must be men and women of our word. People must say about us, the moment you say something, I know you will do it. That is the mark of a person of faith. That is the mark of a holy person. That is the mark of a person who puts his or her money where his mouth is. That is the mark of a person who proclaims the good news and uses words only when necessary. Will you say and do in harmony today? Will you do what you say? Or better, will you first do and then say?